My companions, respected sir, as we all know the method incident telling is going on, and I have been given this opportunity to narrate an incident, but I would like to give a brief description of mine. Yash Bajpayee is the name. I have been part of this institute for more than 2.5 years, and before telling the incident, I would like to tell how I joined this institute. Actually, my sister and my elder brother both have been a part of the institute for many years, and so when I was small, I used to think that I would also go. I would also go. So in fifth class, I was adamant that no, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. And my mother and my grandmother took me there. And sir asked me two spellings, that of conjunction and preposition. But I was not able to hear. I said, sorry sir, can you please repeat? And then sir said, come next year, we will see. Then again in 6th class I went, and sir again said, come next year we will see. And I was I said to myself, yes, you are so silly, you don't even know the spelling of conjunction and preposition. I used to think so, but in 7th class sir took me, and from then I am here, and I am in 10th class right now. And now I would like to narrate the incident. When I was in 9th class, my picnic was to take place in the month of November, if I am right. As far as I remember, it was in the month of November, and me, my friends, we all were very eagerly waiting for it. And the day did come. I could barely sleep the night before the picnic. I woke up early in the morning, I got fresh, I took bath, and I took my bag and headed for school. And when I got the first scene of school in my eyes, my heartbeat started. I started to breathe fast, and like all the boys of all 9 sections were in a single room. I was also there, but the event begins here. Actually, the most notorious class in the history of my school, it was 9C. The students, they were hilarious. They are beyond description. So we were not involved with them. They were in careless enjoyment. So they were wrestling, they were throwing each other, they were kicking, they were punching each other. And all of a sudden my friend Karthik nagged me and said me to see towards the wall. And when I saw, I could see a boy cutting the wire of the camera and rotating it again and again. I was very feared. I was scared. I went to him. I said, why did you do so? And he said, I was eager to know whether the camera works or not. And I said, wow. But I knew the consequences would be dire. But our class teacher called us. We went to the bus. We boarded it. And in the bus, we sang songs. We danced. We did many things. Some people also did Nagin dance. And we reached the picnic spot. The picnic spot was Nakhrali Dhani. They welcomed us warmly. The people there, they put a dot of vermilion over our forehead. They waved the thali of puja. We danced over the beats of drums. And the drummer, he also danced. We made him dance with us. He also got excited. Then we were free to roam anywhere we wanted. We could either go to the haunted house. We could play any game. We could go to the trampolines. We could go to the rides. No, there was no swimming pool, but it was okay. And then after 1.5 hours, we went to eat food. And I was with my friend Vansh Jangir and Nimit Kushwa. And it is their tradition to give us the joy and pleasure of Rajasthani food, the traditional food of there. They served it to us, and there was sweet named Malpua, and I don't like it much, and neither did my friend. So we wanted to get rid of it somehow. So what we did, I said to Nimit wo muli manga, and as he was calling the man serving the mulis, and my one small pua, I took it and placed it in his thali. And he was very upset to know that it happened. He did, and I said, Nimit, what the hell, yaar? You are our friend. You should have told us to give our malpua. We would have given you. And he was in anxiety. He didn't know what to do because he couldn't throw it. He had to eat all the 3 malpuas. Then we ate. We washed our hands. We for 15 to 20 minutes we slept there. And we also saw the magic show. A man who swallowed 2 to 3 this much size marble balls, and then again got it in his hand. It was unbelievable. The picnic happened. We again went to the bus. We boarded it, and we went to our houses. This was the picnic, but the real enjoyment and pleasure starts here. The next day, it was holiday for us. My friend once called me. He said, Yash, did you remember the boys broke the camera? And I said, yes. He said, what will we do now? And I was like, it's okay, no problem, let it be. We didn't do, at least we did nothing. So neither I had any anxiety or curiosity. when I went to the school, I could see my class teacher standing outside of the door, and when she saw me, she shouted at me and said, "Yash, you did it?" I said, "No, ma'am, I didn't do." And she said, "Who did it?" I said, "The students of 9th C." And she said, "You will have to answer the father and principal." I had a bit of curiosity now. I was scared a bit. I was afraid. And in the next period, I was called downstairs. Not only me, but all the monitors. And actually, my image before our father is very good, so he knows me. And he said, "You did it." I said, "No, sir, I didn't." And he said, "Who did it?" I knew nothing. I only knew the boys of 9th C. I told the same. And he said, "Okay, you are trying to save your own friends." I said, "No, sir, I am trying to save myself." And he laughed at me. And then he said, "Okay, go." And I went away. I went to my class. Everyone was asking me what happened. I said, "You will have to pay 10,000 fine." And everyone burst into laughter. And the next day again we were called. But this time all sections of 9th were called. And the 9th C was also called. So one of my friend named Karthik, he has a habit of poking in others' matters. So he was doing the same. And the in charge came there. He twisted his ear, saying, "Kya kar raha hai chashme?" And we all burst into laughter. But it was not such a situation where we could laugh. But still we did. And the sir shouted at us, and he said, "You will get detention, you will get suspension for a week or twice." But we didn't listen to him. And then again the principal sir came. He said, "I am giving you the last warning. Tell me, otherwise you will face dire consequences." We were adamant, we were stubborn that no, we did nothing. At least we were having such a confidence. And the 9th C students, they spoke nothing. And they were the most notorious. The next day, we were called again. And we were said to bring our parents there and to pay fine. And we thought, what could be the fine? 100 rupees, 200 rupees, that's it. It was 1000 rupees for each student. And I said, what? 1000 means, what the hell is it? The camera would have cost only 2000 or 2500. It was not such a good camera. And still, from one student, if it is 1000, then from such a big group, it would be in maybe in lakhs, because we were many in number. And so, but we said, no, we will not pay the fine. And I said to my class teacher called me, she said, "What happened? What did you do?" And I said, "Ma'am, we can do nothing. I will not come to school from tomorrow. I will stay at home." And she said, no, come to school. Everything will be fine. In some days, then again, we were called again and again every day. So it was in my habit, like in second period or third period, you have to go to the room. And then the father said to me, "Yash, I know you are a good student." Of course, I was at least in some teachers' eyes, I was in their good books. So he said to me, "Yes, sir, I know." And he said, "I am giving you the last warning. Don't let anyone do it, and don't you yourself also do it." So I said, "Okay, sir." I went to the class, and the most funniest thing, the camera which was broken, they were using it to take selfies as if they were pretending to do it. They were trying to pretend that it is a very good camera, having a very high pixel camera, megapixel, and they were making fun of it as it is broken. And it is now still also, after 1 year also, it is not in a good condition. It is maybe it would be under the bench somewhere else. Someone would be kicking it. It is now I can say a toy. It is like a toy for us. And in this way, this incident ends. Hope you would have enjoyed.